Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Safe
Yo,
Refuge
yo, yo.
Podcast. Uh, it's your host, Jake Lynch and Micah Huff. Today is Friday, December 11th. All right, let's get started, man. All right, so Rams Patriots played on Thursday night.
Getting clapped.
Rams got a big lead so far. What are your
About to
thoughts
be
on the game
bigger.
so far? What are your thoughts?
The Patriots, man, I thought they were going to keep it going. They had a little win streak going on, but Scram Newton, man. What is he doing? 17-3, they just can't give nothing going on the offensive end. And defense, even though they got some random dudes on their squad, they're not really doing much. And Goff is playing good. Donald and Brockers already have a sack in the first half, so it's not looking good for Bill Belichick and the boys.
Yeah, like the Patriots, like you said, that they got some Randys on defense. A lot of the players opted out with COVID and
Yikes.
everything. But that's what kept them in games so far recently. Their defense and their special teams with Gunner, returning punts and everything. But I don't think it's Cam Newton's fault to be blamed on this one. He's throwing to a bunch of Foot Locker employees and Jacoby
Former
Myers,
quarterbacks, former
McCaffrey.
everything.
They have not been good this year at all. I can't even name their tight end. I don't even think they have one. But yeah, Patriots just have not been good this year, and then
Nah,
I just don't think they're gonna make playoffs anyway. They had a chance to go up and up, but I don't know. The Rams could win the division now. They play the Jets left.
they're in good position.
Yeah,
So now, like with that game said, now who was lead to the success? Brady or Belichick? Now is it
I,
proven?
I think it's still Belichick, bro, because that defense has been good over a
Yeah.
good amount of years, but definitely needing a quarterback over that span is definitely good.
Yeah, Brady's not looking that hot. Not he's been inconsistent this year. He's been looking really good sometimes, but then he's looking old as shit sometimes.
Yeah, that's just the whole Bucks team in general. That they just been
Yeah,
looking inconsistent week in week out. But yeah, Brady's definitely the when he goes, they go. And that's definitely all right. Let's go into Jalen Hurts starting for the Philadelphia Eagles this week.
yes, sir.
I
Now
was,
that marks 8 starting black quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
I mean, I love to see it, man. I love to see Jalen Hurts starting. He did good at Alabama, Oklahoma, man. What are your thoughts this week when he plays the Saints?
I think Carson Wentz. The teams knows like what they're getting with him, and the offense. They're just in defense. They play off each other, and Carson Wentz leads the NFL in interceptions, leads the NFL in getting sacked. Some is on the offensive line. They had 10 like different offensive line lineups, but some is on him staying in the pocket too long, trying to be Superman and shit. But he's not getting it done. So bringing in new quarterbacks, see what Jalen Hurts does. Second round, you wasted a second round pick on him. Not wasted. We don't know yet, but that was something they could have done with the offensive line receivers. So give him a chance. I like the move.
Yeah, I like the move too. He brings a spark that they needed. When he came in, he threw a touchdown.
Yeah,
They
they
had
look
a punt
good.
return. He did throw a pick, but no, that's just a rookie being a rookie. But and they drafted him second round. Like the fan base should have known what was going to happen soon. Like you don't draft quarterback second round just to sit around and throw Gatorades around. You know what I'm saying? But I like this move. I feel like he do good against the Saints. I don't know if one of the Saints because the Saints. I think this is a bad week to put him in because the Saints
Yeah, the
defense has been
defense,
one of the
Saints' defense is getting after it. This
it's been
like
one of the
they're
best defenses in the
balling.
league. Yeah, definitely. So, but I like it overall because Carson Wentz just has not been playing good at all. He's got 15 interceptions, which lead the league, and his quarterback rating is 28th in the league. There's only 32 starting quarterbacks in the league, so that definitely says something. But yeah, he just has not played good at all, and Carson Wentz to the Indianapolis Colts after this year, man. We'll see how it goes.
Phillip Rivers got to take care of them kids.
Yeah, but Phil Rivers only signed a 1-year deal, so they're looking for a quarterback, and they're going to be too good to draft one later on. So, but all right, let's move into NBA talk right now. James Harden, he's been in and out. Um,
At
of
the club.
he's been in and out of clubs. Hey, trade me, trade me. I only want to go to these teams. Be holding out, man. What are your thoughts on James Harden and the Rockets so far?
I don't think it's gonna go how he wants to. Like normally when these superstars happens, like Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors, shift him off to Canada. Now this man thinks this shit 2K or something. You give him the 3 favorite teams. You go to one of them. Nah, you gonna go to somewhere bogus. He might go to fucking Charlotte or something. But hey, I think like if it were me in the situation, I'd sign the contract, get that bag. play with the Rockets, see what Wall and Boogie give me. Maybe do some damage.
Yeah, because he was offered a $50 million contract.
50 million.
50 million.
Damn.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But yeah, I don't know. He added the Bucks and the Heat to the list that he wants to be traded to. It's like you want to go to the defending Eastern Conference champions when they got Jimmy Butler at the 2. They don't need you. Like they
They
don't.
don't.
The Bucks don't need you either. Like you don't fit the scheme at all. And
Drew.
I mean, he doesn't fit any of the schemes that want him. But especially the Nets. He wants to go to the Nets. It's like
Right.
3 scorers on the same team. Like that's OP. But
And they all like to take the ball. Like
exactly.
it's not like Kevin Durant, in Golden State, he was like able to pass it a little more. But Kyrie, he ain't with that shit.
Yeah. Kyrie literally left the Cavs because he wanted to be a number 1 player. Like he had it made. He was winning championships. He's like, hey, I want to be the man. I don't care about winning. I want to be the man.
Right.
But the Nets said they want to. The Rockets want, if they trade with the Nets, they said they want KD or Kyrie. You want who?
I would hang up the phone. I'm like, nah.
You're not getting none of those players, man. Like, get out of here. All right, so let's move into some football preview this weekend. First, let's start in college. A lot of college games getting canceled, so let's talk about the biggest game this week, which is Army.
Biggest rivalry in college football history. I don't want to hear it.
121st meeting between the two squads. What do you have to say about Army versus Navy?
I think Navy isn't looking that good this year. They're not playing usual ball, but Army, they look really good this year. They've been playing some good games. They look kind of decent. They've been getting the losses, some bad losses, but I don't know. Hey, read option. Old people gonna love it, like you said. I'm not gonna watch that shit. But hey, Army, big.
Nah, yeah, and it's gonna be played at West Point this year, which is it's only the 3rd time in battle history where they're not playing in Lincoln Financial. But yeah, Army's been playing good ball this year. Shout out Brandon Walters and Bo Turner. And I feel like Navy's gonna win this because I feel like Army's gonna win this because Navy just has been
yeah. Another Jets prediction.
Yeah. Hey, the Jets almost had. I don't want to hear that, but Navy lost 4 in a row, and they've been getting outscored, and their offense ranks 119th out of 128, looking like Carson Wentz out there. But yeah, they just haven't been putting anything together. So I definitely got Army big here. But Navy does have better uniforms, though. Have you seen them uniforms?
Their uniforms are nice.
All right, let's move into a good game of the weekend, NFL. So let's go into the Chiefs versus Dolphins. Who we got here?
I like the Dolphins in this game. Again, like last week, with the Browns, Titans, I'm alone in this one. The Chiefs' offense is electric. Kels and Hill are they're in the top 3 in receiving yards in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes is leading with passing yards. Their offense, what can't they do? But their running game, get a little more going. But shit, if I had them people out there receiving and tight end, I'm passing all game. I don't care. But hey, if the Dolphins can get some scoring on defense to help the offense out, get some firepower, maybe it'll be a game. But I got the Dolphins in this one. Upset alert.
Oh, I don't know about that one, man. Like you just said, the Dolphins defense needs to score points, but the offense has not been scoring consistently, like enough to keep up with the Chiefs. Because that's how you beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to put up 35 points a game, 28 points a game. So you have to consistently score a game. And the Dolphins, they just like last week versus the Bengals, I think they only put up like 17 or something like that. They put up a low amount. That's one of the
Ryan Finley.
Yeah, so they try to control the clock a lot, but I don't know if they'll have enough to beat the Chiefs. Their defense is good, but the Chiefs' offense is just I think they'll just have too much power in this one. All right, let's go into Vikings Bucks. Bucks coming off a bye here. Vikings have been red hot recently, starting off 1-5, and now they've been really good. Who you got in this one?
The Vikings, they're all Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson now. But the Buccaneers coming off the bye, they got to get ready for the playoffs. Tom Brady got to get right. He was built for this. This is what his career, this is him, winning playoffs. That's what he do. So I got the Bucks big in this game. The Vikings defense is 27th in total defense. Their secondary is young. Not this secondary. You don't want to go against the Bucks. You got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Bunt Gronk, Antonio Brown. Like, come on now, sit the week out. Hey, the Vikings go 6-7. Hey, Bears 9-7, 7 seed.
The Bears are not beating the Texans, man. Give it up, man. Bears suck. Anyway, the Bucks coming off a bye here, but like you said earlier, the Vikings are red hot. They won a good amount of games recently. If the Vikings can keep up with the Bucks here, I think they'll be good. But I just don't think the Vikings defense could stop the Bucks offense. But the Bucks offense is, shut themselves out of recently. Like the Bucks offense is the biggest problem is themselves. Like if the Bucks can just play good offense and they can win it. They can win any game if they just play good offense. That's just what I don't understand. They're trying to throw it down the field, and Brady just has not played that ever in his career, and he's trying to fit in a new scheme and everything. But they're starting to call his plays and everything, and definitely coming off a bye. I think the Bucks got this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's move into Colts Raiders. This is a big game for both teams in the playoff hunt. Colts 8-4, Raiders 7-5. Who you got in this one?
I got the Raiders, but it's hard after that Jets win. Really a loss, kind of. Almost.
Hey, shout out Greg Williams, man. Let's send the house.
Home. Hey, but this Raiders team, I think they can do it. But this Colts team, they're very inconsistent. They have some big wins like Green Bay. They beat the Titans that one night on Thursday night. They just really don't play it consistently, though. They have the defense. They're getting some defensive players back. I wouldn't be surprised if they won, but it's Raiders. Darren Waller, Derek Carr connection is really nice. You saw the numbers he put up last week. Jacobs, he's out, but Devontae Booker, he can do something in the backfield too. But I like the Raiders in this game.
Nah, yeah, like you were talking about the Jets, man. I almost picked it correctly with the Jets, man. Greg Williams didn't want to send the whole city of New York after Derek Carr in that last play.
Zero blitz. 6 seconds left.
He would have been better off running engage 8. This man messed up the whole crib, man. I don't understand. But both teams barely escaping last week. The Colts barely escaping the Texans, and obviously the Jets. With Josh Jacobs being out, I feel like that hurts the Raiders because Devontae Booker didn't really get going last week. We'll see if that changes this week. But Derek Carr, he has not been playing good recently. If he steps up like he has been, but this is also a great Colts defense, and
that rushing defense is something.
Yeah, I don't know if Derek Carr will get this one, but yeah, I got the Colts with not having a balance on offense for the Raiders, but Phillip Rivers, slinging rocks out there. I got the Colts. All right, let's go into finally a great Sunday night football game. There hasn't been a lot of great Sunday night football games.
Don't disrespect the Bears.
This whole season, man. I mean, there wasn't a great contest, but let's go right into Sunday night football. Steelers Bills. Steelers coming off a loss last week versus the Washington football team, and Bills looking good on Monday Night Football. Who you got in this one?
Colin Cowherd want all the smoke. This man literally said there's everybody that's in the AFC better than the Steelers, and they 10-1. Now, this Steelers team, we knew their record wasn't really what they were, but shit, they're looking not even like a contender anymore. They have some injuries to the defense are still hurting them. Offensively, they didn't really look good against the football team, the NFC least, by the way.
NFC beast.
NFC least. But I don't really see the Steelers getting it going against this Bills team. This Bills team is ascending at the right moment. They look really good. Coming off a great win last week, putting up some good numbers, and Cole Beasley, man, that dude is killing it.
Cole Beasley, man, he's looking good in the slot. White boy putting on.
If I saw him on the street, I wouldn't think he was a football player.
I think this dude is gonna do my taxes or something later. He definitely don't look like no football player. But like you said, the Steelers, they've been one-sided with the pass. I think with James Conner back and Marquise Pouncey that they'll get the balance back and they can finally run the ball. I honestly surprised I had the Steelers in this one because I think Mike Tomlin will get them boys ready after losing last week. And I don't know. I like the Steelers in this one. I feel like Josh Allen and the offense have been doing good, but I just think having the consistency back and the balance on both sides of the offense, I think it'll be good.
Yeah.
Defense has lost a lot with injuries, but I feel like they still got this one.
They playing like they in the MAC.
Yeah, they playing like they in a
No
Sun Belt.
disrespect, Maction.
They playing like they in a Sun Belt, man. Worse than the MAC. But yeah, I think they can turn it around. Let's go into a good Monday Night Football matchup. Ravens Browns. Ravens Browns. They played Week 1. The Ravens came out on top, 36-8, or 38-6. Who do you have in this one?
You know how much I love the Browns. They're coming at the right time. Haven't lost a game since I don't know when, man.
On the come up.
Hey, but this game is definitely different than the first Week 1. Like, if you look at the two teams, their records, you would expect it to be flip-flopped. Like, the Ravens would be the 8-3 team on the right direction in the wild card, but instead, the Ravens are struggling, and the Browns are keeping the rock pounding. Shout out, Fleck. And from this game, I expect a lot of rushing yards. The Browns #1 rushing, the Ravens #2 in rushing, but the Ravens are getting some help back from the COVID list. Calais Campbell is going to hopefully look better this week. Brandon Williams is going to be back. I expect the defense to be a little better, a closer game, but I got the Browns. Another progressive commercial.
It's like a new progressive commercial each week, man. He got a future acting.
If they win, Stephen A. Smith, he getting all the hate from Mayfield's wife, bro. She want all the smoke too.
Nah, yeah, but like you said, the Ravens Browns, they got a good rushing offense on both sides of the ball. But in this one, I feel like whichever quarterback can just turn the corner and pass better, I think that will be the better team, the team that will win. Lamar Jackson did not look good passing versus the Cowboys. Cowboys defense is not good. Cowboys defense let up 40 points a game. I mean, they're not good. But and the Cowboys defense had a week, longer than a week to prepare. Lamar Jackson only had one practice, and that's what happened. But I just see the Browns winning this one. I feel like Kevin Stefanski, he's a new coach. He didn't have any preseason games, no training camp to get his guys ready for the first game. So that's why you saw the lopsided victory on the first play. But I just feel like the Browns will turn it around. And I mean, when they played the first matchup, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt had 132 yards rushing combined. So if they just continue to run the ball and pound the rock, I feel like the Browns could definitely win this one.
Yeah.
And then the Steelers losing the last week, they opened the door up on the NFC North. I mean the AFC North. So if the Browns keep winning, I feel like they could win the AFC North. It's always a possibility.
Hey, it's 2020, man. You never know.
All right, let's move into upset of the week. You called it correctly last week with the football team over the Steelers, but did not pick them in our weekly pick 'em. I did though. You did not, but my upset did not comment last week with the Jets over the Raiders. So you're 1-0, I'm 1-1. But
I saw that tweet. You were like, "Hey, when I called it,
when the Jets got the ball back with like less than 2 minutes, I was like, "Let's go!" I called the upset. The Jets won. Let's go, JET. Yes, let's go. And then they punted the ball with less than a minute left, and Henry Ruggs throwing up the deuce. But who you got for upset of the week?
Dolphins over the Chiefs. I'm on my own.
You're on your own. All right, I'm going the Giants over the Cardinals. If it wasn't for the Hail Mary, the Cardinals would have lost 5 in a row. The Cardinals just have not looked good recently. The Giants' front seven is looking amazing. I think they'll get after Kyler Murray, and I think
Leonard Williams is balling. 8.5 sacks.
Yeah, Joe Judge has definitely got them boys looking right, man.
Court is in session.
Yeah, definitely. All rise.
All right, here we go. We got rapid fire takes. Which contract is worse? Paul George, $226 over 5 years, or Wentz, $128 over 4 years?
I honestly think it's Carson Wentz because Paul George got his team at least to the playoffs. And, they were up 3-1 versus they were up 3-1, but I think it's Carson Wentz because that the contract doesn't kick in until next year, and this dude is playing like straight trash this year. So if they cut him, it'll cost them so much money. So I think this contract is definitely worse.
I don't know. Paul George They gave up all their damn picks for the next, I don't know how many
It's
years.
like they traded a pick for like 2027. Like that's like
I'm gonna have my diploma like Clippers still ain't got a pick.
yeah, like it's gonna be past your diploma, man. You might even have a kid at that point. Your kid gonna be like Clippers. Drafted.
All right, next question. Hey, what should the Dallas Cowboys do with their first round pick?
I think they should get some defense. The defense has been playing powder puff football the whole year.
Micah Parsons?
Can't tackle nobody. Michael Parsons, they gonna be there. They got 5th overall pick right now. We'll see how it goes. You know, I don't know who they played next, but probably some trash people. So we'll see if they win.
I think they should trade down, man. You definitely don't want to get a quarterback.
No,
Because
yeah,
Dak
but I don't know. But Dak
rehabbing
isn't
like,
worth
what the fuck?
Dak isn't worth 40 million though. So we'll see.
Nah, he's not. He's not yet.
No.
But all right, next question. Who's the best non-quarterback prospect for the NFL draft next year?
I think it's Michael Parsons. He is not Penn State is not playing good this year, but he's still a dog, and I feel like he doesn't get enough attention because Penn State is not good.
All right, I got the seawall from tackle from Cincinnati. Shout out John Jeremy.
Bro, that dude's from Oregon.
Yeah. Bro, that shit says Cincinnati.
That dude is from Oregon. What are you tweaking on, man?
Okay, next question. We'll add it to the bloopers. All right, next question. What team can you see performing like the Titans did in the last year's playoffs?
I'm still going with the Indianapolis Colts. I feel like they could, but if they don't get the wild card, I feel like it could be the New York Giants. I mean, they've been playing good recently, but I'm still going with the Indianapolis Colts.
All right, hear me out. It's set up beautifully for the Bears to make the playoffs. 9-7. Vikings lose this week to the Bucs. Texans Bears beat the Texans. 6-7 meets 6-7. Bears get the dub. Jacksonville. And then Jordan Love plays for the Packers, week 17, 9-7. And then we'll probably see the Packers, but
you're delusional, man. The Bears not making no playoffs, man.
Hey, man. All right, next question. Who is poised to have a breakout 2021 NBA season?
I think it's Kobe White. Kobe White got all the tattoos now. He's looking like a new player this year. Still got the fro. Wow. I got Kobe White, man. I feel like he go ball out for the Bulls with a new coach and everything. Hey, shout out
Patrick Williams?
Shout out to Patrick Williams, though. I mean, you never know with Patrick Williams. Shout out that 6 man.
All right, I'm going to have to go with Bobo, man. I know you've been seeing them videos.
I see them videos, and
He's looking decent.
He's eligible for Rookie of the Year, which doesn't make any sense at all, but he could Ben Simmons it. I mean, we'll see.
You have to be a rookie, pull the Donovan Mitchell. All right. Now, this one, it had me staying up all night. I lost hella sleep over this question. Adam Sandler or Jim Carrey?
That's a tough one, man, because both their movies are funny, and they create a lot of them. But I'm going to go Adam Sandler just because, what he does a lot. But he hasn't created a new movie in a while. A lot of them go straight to Netflix, which aren't that funny. But Uncut Gems was a good one. But before that, it's been a long time. But, yeah, I'm going to go Adam Sandler.
Uncut Gems was a jam.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Hey, but I'm going to have to go with Jim Carrey is funnier. But yeah. Adam Sandler has the movies.
Adam Sandler got the whole crew too. He got everybody in the movies. It always got that man Dan Patrick in every movie. I mean, never go wrong.
The dude that's cross-eyed too.
Yeah, dude, and grown ups, the field goes good.
But hey, a movie's coming up. It's Christmas. The Grinch. I don't want to see that musical around. That shit look boo boo. All right, next question. Hey, I know you're familiar with this place, but Pizza Hut or Domino's?
Hey, man, nobody out-pizzas the Hut, man. That's all I'm going to say. Don't pizza the Hut.
That shit is a boo-boo. I'm going to go with Domino's. They got everything. The crust is just, it's just too good for me. Domino's is the best pizza around, around here, thin crust, except for Home Run Inn.
Home Run Inn, good.
Don't sleep. All right, closing remarks. Who the hell is doing these ESPN NBA rankings?
Man,
what has Lonzo Ball done to be over Zach LaVine, All of these players.
How is Zion in the top 20? This man has played 24
24
games.
games.
How does it make Otto Porter's in the top 100? Have you not seen him? Every time I see him, he hooping, shot at the backboard.
What is he doing?
This man is not good. This
That
man
man
ain't
looked at the list like, I made it.
he's not even top 3 players on the Bulls. He looking at the lineup like, am I even gonna start this year? Like,
Sixth man of the year, man.
yeah, Patrick Williams might start over here. Oh, and then they got him Otto Porter top 100. I was reading that list. I was like, this is what you pay to get ESPN Plus? A list that don't even make sense. And
All credibility is out the door.
KD at number 6. I was like,
Luka 5?
Kevin Durant. I don't think we've been watching the same Kevin Durant. We've been watching the same Kevin Durant, right?
I know y'all hyping up the Kid Cudi album, but Fetty Wap album coming soon. Dropping tonight. That's what I got to say. Song of the week, On 'Em by Lil Baby. Been playing that all week. You know how we get down.
Yeah, no doubt. But RIP Tommy Listener, man. Hey, shout out
That's my boy
Debo. Hey, Debo coming around here, man. Tuck your chain, man, before he snatch anything. You know, hey, hide your bikes or anything. That man Debo coming, man. But yeah, that's all we got for the show. I think you guys.
Hey, my bad, Seawall, bro. I didn't know you was from Oregon, man. Hey, hell of a player though. Got you on my mock draft. Hopefully somebody that needs you, bro. Hey, shout out John Jeremy too. But hey, put some respect on Cincinnati.
Yeah, so thanks for guys listening to Six Man Blitz podcast. You know, you can find us on YouTube, follow us on social media, Six Man Blitz on Twitter and Instagram, and we out.